The future of the landing may be in the Queen City. Last night, in the first part of our series, District of Columbia, we took you inside those empty buildings along the road. But if you want to know what it could look like, there's a real-life example in Cincinnati.
This street goes back over 100 years, and everything that was important that happened in Fort Wayne happened on this street.
Back when the canal brought the boats and businesses boomed, but things don't happen here much anymore. Long ago, the hustle and bustle on Columbia Street went bust. But now, under a sycamore skyline, there's new hope. The city and partners have a plan, and the developer with a dream.
And we think that they're going to do a tremendous job.
The idea? Take this sleepy street, add the old bustle back, and turn it into something that's vibrant, energetic, like what's happening here in Cincinnati. The neighborhood is called Over the Rhine, OTR for short, the success as sweet as the pastries at Holtman's Donuts on Vine.
Guys, I didn't mean to come here for all these donuts. That's what always happens.
In business since the 60s.
All these options, girl, I didn't expect all of this.
But 2 years ago, took a chance and moved in. So did Ariel Underwood, a Cincy girl who went to school in New York, then decided to move back.
And I moved downtown. So, and I haven't left because I love it. I do. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Just what Steve Smith helped design.
When we figured out how to activate the retail space with the right mix of restaurants and retail, we discovered people will come from 30 miles away to be in a historic neighborhood that has fantastic food and great shops and great service.
Smith is the CEO of the model group, the developer tasked with bringing the landing back.
It's not going to be easy. It's never easy, but it's not. I'm much more hopeful about the landing than I was when we first started here.
Inside, disperse.
2001, riots.
Unarmed African American was shot by a Cincinnati police officer, and this neighborhood was, rioting, in flames.
It was the end and the beginning of OTR. The city, companies, and citizens decided not to give up. 15 years later, and it's a neighborhood transformed. Buildings have been built and rebuilt. Shops have been filled in. Restaurants fill bellies. And the energy continues to grow. Last year alone, there were 41 new businesses that started up in OTR. This year, they expect even more. Steve Smith was one of the pioneers who helped craft the Renaissance, and now he says the same formula can work in Fort Wayne because everything is already in place.
It's only one block, and it's compact. It already has parking. The parking is at the end of the block. The historic architecture is already there. It's preserved. And so with the historic tax credits and the new markets tax credits, we have the biggest part of the financing that it's going to take to get it done.
And as far as Smith is concerned, it has to get done because the way people navigate this world has changed.
It used to be that people figured out where they were going to work and they moved there. Now people figure out where they want to live and then they go find a place to work there.
That's what Ariel Underwood did. She sells real estate in the same neighborhood she calls home.
The energy down here has totally changed. It's so uplifting because everybody that's down here is like about something.
And also buying something.
I came in for 4 donuts and I walked out with 12.
And so this old street will eventually be the start of something new.
Fort Wayne, hopefully for a very long time, is going to be the kind of place that attracts the best and brightest.
From then to now to next, a new beginning is about to begin on Columbia Street. And this is just the start. If all goes according to plan, the development will go well beyond Columbia Street.